Hey folks, Rob back with another roleplays, and this week we're checking out Captain Fizz meets the Blaster-Trons, converted to the 64 by Clockwize and published by Psygnosis on their Psyclapse label in 1989. That's a lot of Anyway, story for this one is you're a mercenary, or one or two because you can actually play with a friend, and you're beamed aboard the Icarus, a starship that is in great peril, enough so that really got to prevent it from being taken out. And to do that, you've got to fight your way through 20 floors of infrastructure, primarily disabling these maintenance service lifts to get to the central computer and shut it down. So you can sort of see the first thing is it's very much, you know, a take on Gauntlet. The big difference is now it's split screen rather than scrolling, and it's split screen rather than having both on a single screen. The sprites are really tiny, being character sprites, and it's all you know, all little, not just like pure actiony. So the basic idea is in each level you collect the keys, get through gates. You collect pickups like that to increase your weapon abilities. And you've got to take out all those service lifts. There, you just see one there, white little box with the L in it. The droid, they like the generators in Gauntlet, they will replicate the lifts. Now they'll replicate enemy droids, which can get in mass and take you out. Now, one of the interesting things I didn't know was that. Firstly, you've got to match with the lifts. Be careful because they can, when you shoot them, they'll reflect fire back at you. So the really smart thing to do is to use the droids. That are wandering about and use them to take them out. So set them up. I mean, if you're quick enough, you can try and duck around them, the rebounding fire. But you know, it depends on circumstances. Anyway, take all the lifts out. The little yellow door opens. Step in. Move on to the next stage. So the one thing that's really interesting about this game is, you'd have thought being a release by Psygnosis, Psyclapse, that it would have originated on a 16-bitter. Turns out it doesn't. It actually got released under the name Icarus on the BBC Micro, which I only found out while I was sort of researching. Because maybe it's one of those games that just never gets talked about in that space. I know that I remember reading Zap's review of this on the Amiga. They slammed it quite heavily, but whether that's because it's a 16-bit game doing a glorified 8-bit budget kind of game, or whatever, is hard to tell. Anyway. Alright, cool. So, came out as Icarus in 1988, published by the Powerhouse. Psygnosis then bought the rights to do 16-bit versions, and it looks like must have also got the rights to do the 8-bit ones as well. Now that's worth knowing those little tokens. So you get the little green dots that look like Pac-Man pellets. Those are credits. You put them into those things I'm just next to, you get extra health. Very handy. Anyway, so we've still got a few more lifts to blast through. Have we got the green key yet? No we don't. So let's get the green key, which we do here. So there's 20 stages, and they're all pretty compact. I mean, like, realistically, I think graphically it's actually quite a nice game graphically. It's very simple, very clean. I've only ever played on the 64. Again, as mentioned, it originated on the Beam, and it's a bit chunkier there. It's really hard to describe. I only played it very briefly while I was looking to put this video together. And of course, being Psygnosis, it was of course first converted by them for the Amiga and ST, and I really haven't played that version either. So let's keep going through this stage. Now that's 4 white discs in the top left corner. Those are switches, and you can sort of see on the sidebar to the right, we've got a little bit marked as such. It comes into play a little later when we get a little bit further in this stage, once we take out as many of these dark things. Okay. got one more row to go down. I admit sometimes the scrolling feels a little odd in terms of just what it gives you, especially. Cool, we got that one down. I love the list of patterns always like that. Anyway. And now you can see that the exit light lights up, which means we've done our job. We're also gonna... Cool. Now the exit light lights up, we've got to get through the last section of the stage, which gives us our puzzles. And this is actually kind of simple here, because you just have to... Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? 1, 2, 4. So you just need to hit those in sequence, the correct sequence. It was actually one of the things that's a little frustrating with this version of the game is that the music kind of gets in the way. Yes, okay. And you can see that switch disabled the laser wall. If you touch the wall, you'll get penalised a fair bit. And stage 2 is done. So, one of the interesting things with this 64 version is that it's actually... There was actually 2 conversions made. So Clockwize, a programmer there, converted it and then left the company. Then it was converted again by another member. And it was actually... wasn't quite converted as such, but as... well, reconverted, rewritten from scratch. So, it's actually a very interesting way that turned out. So, I'm probably going to include some footage of the first version, as a couple of years ago it was actually recovered by the, one of the people who worked, like, the artist who worked on there, who worked at Clockwize, did both, did the graphics, actually managed to have dev discs with that original version of the game around, and it was submitted to games that weren't, and was made available for everyone. Ah, curses! Right when the fence went up, I've got to deactivate it again. Okay. So okay, come on, through. Yes, through. Let's get that. And so that version is available to play. There's a few differences, namely it does chug a bit more than this when things get really intense. There's a little less colour. For example, you don't have that scrolling background that you see, or everything's black. This version has a little more colour in the characters and sprites. So the experience is a little nicer here, and more importantly, it doesn't have the music. Now, I like the music. Actually, it's not a bad track, but... and there's always a but here. It's one of those cases where the music has a whole bunch of extra... like, it's one of those cases where the music... a bit of a personal bugbear. Not fatally, but just an annoyance where there's games with a lot of... where the soundtrack uses all 3 SID voices. But... so it uses all 3 SID voices. And... the result is you can't do sound effects without it breaking. And that's sort of what happens here. Basically, you can hear as I'm shooting that it's cutting out a channel of the music, and it becomes, at least for me personally, it becomes a little too distracting after a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I mean, my personal preference is I'd rather have a game where the audio... 1, 2, 3. I'd rather have, like... It should be noted, there is the actual option to turn the music off. But I kind of wish that instead of doing that, the audio was keyed around, like, the soundtrack was designed so that the SFX would, like, the music player handled the SFX cutout a bit better. Anyway, I think we've almost got this stage under wraps. Yep, exit light is up. So you just gotta clear out these jerks, these jerk droids. Reactivate switch 1, 2, 3, 4. Get through, come on, through the gate, into the lift. That's another stage down. One of the things I don't like from experience when playing is you can very easily get trapped. It would be the next stage. It wasn't this stage, it was the 5th stage. So this is stage 4, so we're about 1/5 of the way through the game. Oh yeah. So, let's do this. Some more credits, because we can feed the... Cool, another lift. There's the base at the end. Take that droid out. So it's that one of the things I really like is just the idea of building upon Gauntlet in some way. Yeah, I'm always a fan of games which sort of transcend the arcade, the punishing difficulty of arcade games and the restrictions they have in, you know, trying to get you to feed the machine more coins. That you get an experience like this. You know, Gauntlet to me suffers a bit because you're always just, you know, you're always having to, you know, feed the machine food. Food? May as well be food, but you're always feeding additional money to it because it continually eats away at your health. You know, you don't lose health by being hit, by being attacked, but you just wear down as time goes on. As much as I love it, Spore, which this game reminds me of in quite a few ways, which is a game I covered about 3 years ago on the channel. I might throw a link in the description for that video. Stage 5. Let's not mess this up. I was playing this, and I kind of got to the mistake where you can actually get trapped. So, need those key cards. Need all the key cards. There's the exit. There's more terminals for currency, for credits, which of course will buy health. All right. So we need a yellow. Let's keep going. I must have missed. Oh. Yeah, so we've got to get through. Okay. So need red to buy credits. Let's keep going. Ah, I must have missed that first one, blue key. No, I wouldn't have, because I need that to get up to the next section. Okay, there's a blue key there. Oh. Okay, come on, get me out. Okay. Alright. One of the big things is trying to turn up these, you know, these stages slowly but surely start turning into puzzle stages. Okay. Can we open that gate? No, we can't. Alright, that means... But I think I saw something down there that we can open, so let's have a look. Oh, the switches! Oh, ho, ho. 1, 2, 3... Okay, we did that one. Huzzah. And there's the yellow key card. And then we'll need to react it. 1, 2. Nice. And then we go in here, go through yellow key card. Get the red key card. And then use the red key card to buy a stack of health. Aw, yeah. Now, we've got to try and get that green card, so let's do this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. The gap, yeah. Alright. And the exit's open too, so let's go visit the exit. Whew. See, that stage, where that sort of paths consent, that first big row of lasers, if you mess things up, you kind of get really, really messed up there. Anyway, let's keep going. More credits. One of those blasty blocks. Keys. Alright, let's have a look. We've probably got to go down this middle path. Cool. I really like that, even though, you know, the screen area is for each player's half. Oh, we don't have the red key card. Cool, we can't go through there. We do have the purple. A bit frustrating when, you know, sometimes you've got to take hits, but sometimes that's just the name of the game, hey? We've got a lot more credits now, so we can actually... So even though we are taking damage, we can, of course, make our way back to the terminal, which was at the start to refill. Okay, so let's go down. Let's go down. And then... keep going down. Another lift there, yeah. Not sure if it's maybe the feel like it's just starting to chug a bit. But hey. And one of the things I have to admit was, when I was sort of looking this up, something that actually surprised me was the complete lack of long plays. It's a bit of a bummer because it's actually really fun. I feel this game got a bit of a bad rap, which is a bit of a shame. It's actually, like, I think at a full price it's probably not worth it. But as a budget game, I think it does the job really good for just being something. Oh, darn it! Hit that wall again. I really dislike how long it punishes you for when that happens. Now I've got to flip all the switches and work out the right sequence. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, and that fourth one is going to be right by it, which makes sense. So you've got a chance to actually run past. And there's the red key. Got to get out of here before the thing reactivates, and we did. Whew. I love how much pressure this puts you through. Like, oh, you've got however long until those gates do their thing. Now let's go down, and it's a very unique game, that's for sure. I wasn't, when I started playing it in the past, I wasn't really on 100% with it, but now sort of like having a really good run. I think I'm really appreciating it. Oh, this is a nice twist. The entire level now is filled with these destructible blocks, so gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with my charge bar as well. That's that sort of long vertical strip that runs down the side of my info panel. As I continuously hold fire down, that thing just gets drained. Oh, this one's... Oh. Oh, look, there's a... Don't tell me. That's where the... Yeah. Oh, gosh, what a cruel game. This level's probably going to be the death of me just because of it. Oh, because I can't... I'm going to let my rifle recharge. Alright. I don't even know how many levels, you know, I think I've lost count, like 6 or 7. So there's only 20 levels, and I think that, you know, when you look at it, it's not too bad, just in terms of your playtime. It's not a bad little game, I have to admit. I'm feeling a lot more fond of it than I had initially thought when starting out to check it out. But it does a lot of things that appeal to me, like, you know, taking the arcade game mechanic, but sort of making it a lot more playable. Okay, 2. Did I just activate 2 switches and not even realize? Okay. 3. Now, where's that last switch? Ah, it's down here. Oh, no. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing now, so let's go through and... Oh gosh, this level... So switch 1. Switch 2. Switch 3. And switch... Alright, another stage under the bag. Oh, ooh, oh. Oh, no. Two. 3. 4. What? Oh, no. Alright, come on. Nice. Alright, have to admit I'm starting to get a little worried about the camera. The classic half hour, limit that one's camera. Okay. See what happens there. Alright, so we've got that one. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was worried for a moment there, I thought I might have been... I've been trapped. We'll see if we can find a terminal soon to, pardon me, to recharge the my health. But maybe I do let it die and we've shown enough. I think we've shown enough here. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is a game I'm definitely gonna have to come back to. I really would love to try it out in 2 players with someone, because the fact that you don't have to be on the same screen together, a la Gauntlet, really makes it for me, just in terms of being able to like independently carry out a mission together and do it in a way that feels a lot more challenging. Personally, I think it's the kind of experience that for me is really makes a classic computer game a lot more interesting than what you might expect. Oh, I've got to go up here then. Okay. Okay. Well, there was some health. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Maybe I'll finish it up when I call this stage, or... It gets a little too chaotic sometimes. Ah, yes. Let's rob the stores of the Icarus. You know, no one else is going to use it when they're done with the ship. Well, it does tell you on the game over screen that, you know, mercenaries. Oh, okay. Oh, that tank. Alright. 1. Okay. 1. 2. Alright, we've got the order now. I like that when you work it out, it's like, yeah, the order's not too bad. So that's 1, 2, 3. And at least, what would have killed this, for me, in all seriousness, is if you had to actually, ooh, made it through. Nice work. We got a blue key? Yeah, we do. Oh, it's another stage. I've lost count of what stage number I'm on. So go me. Probably shouldn't have tapped my health up with that last stage. Okay, let's have a look. Purple, yeah. And there's the exit I can't do anything with because I've got plenty of lifts to destroy. But there's a blue key. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, and there's another blue key because of course you need enough keys for both players to get. Oh, this is cruel. Oh no. That's gonna be a good one to mess up your tricks. Oh. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Do we have a pause? Oh, we do have a pause. I'm going to leave it there. So Captain Fizz is quite an interesting little game. I have to admit I had a lot of fun with it. It doesn't look like much. You know, being a game heavily reliant on character mode is probably going to drain a bit. But it's nice and colourful, it's nice and clear. I actually wondered how it was going to look on a tally. But I mean, my capture stuff's probably a little fancier, so it means it's a bit high quality. And I really want to check this out with a friend sometime. Quite an interesting one. It's probably more worth it at a budget price. It would have been a full price release. But it's one that I've certainly had a lot of fun with. And with that, thank you all very much for watching. Do let me know what you think. If you have checked it out, if this makes you want to check it out, let me know. That's one of the things I find really cool about doing games that aren't quite as popular on the zeitgeist, is that it sometimes convinces people to give them a second chance. And I think that's one of the things that's really important that I have with a platform like this. As always, clicking the like button really helps the algorithms do their smarts and get this in front of more people. And subscribing, always a nice way to, you know, keep in track with things as I publish new episodes. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.